no time opening up on Bill White. Got him with a stampede. Had the stampede. And, well, it appeared that Roddy Piper was instrumental in that leg coming outside the ring. White now catches Michael Hayes again. And now Michael Hayes exploding on Bill White. And Roddy Piper walking around to that far side. They trip up. He's got his foot outside the ropes. And, well, wait just a minute.
Let me talk to Bill White. That was beautiful. That was sensational.
We've got a
Bill White, the victor.
Erupting here.
Bill White, the victor. Hey.
Hey, hold on.
White to go. Get some order here. That was beautiful, Bill White.
Wait just a minute, gentlemen. Hold it back, please.
You reminded of myself. You keep him back. That was a sensational win on his one. Get him back.
And Michael Hayes wanting to break loose at one.
Look at him angry because he knows how to lose, huh?
One Roddy Piper, and they're doing their best to hold him back, and the referee trying to establish some order here as Bill White got momentary recognition, but
that was sensational. You see, now there's an obvious
Michael Hayes
example of a man that is a poor loser.
And away.
I want you to know something. He was sensational. You were absolutely privileged to give me all. Man, I don't have. Come on, you have to fight us both. Gordy yourself. Come on. Sullivan didn't. All right, can you send me a couple guys out here maybe to choose from as partners? You just wait a second. Come on, you want him, sissy. Come on, so bad. You take both of us. Come on.
Well, wait a second. Michael, you can't take them both on, that's for sure. I don't know if you can find somebody who will...
All right, you want me to get a partner? You want me to get a partner? Hey, come on.
All right, Michael Hayes is left to try and find somebody to take the place of Kevin Sullivan. So, there you see Buzz Sawyer and... Wait a minute! That was Terry Gordy! Who just charged the ring with Michael Hayes. And the Freebirds are back in action. Fantasia has struck the bolt of lightning here as Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy. And brother, look at that teamwork. Look at that teamwork. Terry Gordy and Michael Hayes. Look at this. Wow. Buzz Sawyer hurdled from the ring. The Super Destroyer leaves. And they have beat a hasty retreat indeed. But we've got Freebird Fantasia. And
Gordon, this has got to be the happiest moment in my life. No, people don't know it, but this man 6 weeks ago saved me, and he offered his hand in friendship, and I was too proud to shake his hand and admit we had made a mistake a long time ago. I'm not too proud now, brother. Hey, brother, I knew when you come up and said, Terry, I knew what you wanted. I know. There's no doubt about it, baby. The Freebirds are back together. If you didn't hear it, I'll say it again. The Freebirds are back together. You know, Gordon, I was going to show a film earlier today to explain and show just what he did for me, because I wanted to come out publicly and tell the whole country, tell everybody here that I wanted him back as a partner. But when I was confronted with this situation, I still don't know what happened to Kevin. But I was thinking, what can I do? I knew they was going to beat me up if I went in by myself, and it hit me, baby. When I went to ask you, I didn't know if you was going to punch me or not. But, brother, I guarantee you this in front of everybody out there. We are back together to stay.
You said that right, brother. It's like this, Gordon. At one time, we was the National Tag Team Champions, and the only reason that we're not the National Tag Team Champions today is because of ourselves. It's not because of nobody else. Now, I know a lot of people stood out here and bragged and boast about how they've been this champion and that champion. Well, let me tell you something.
There's not a horse that can't be rode, and there's not a man that can't be thrown.
Whoa!
If you ever run across a man that don't think that he can be thrown, bring him to us.
Can we roll the film? I want everybody to watch this film.
Well, yeah, let's explain this a little bit, though. There was a problem, and it was this man, indeed.
Yeah, it was me against Terry. It was the final match, the Fantasia Gamble. And if you just roll the film, it's self-explanatory.
Fair enough. Let's take a look.
Okay, as you see, they're both down. And there comes the sheep herders in. They're there, and then the guy come in, he pulled out a pair of scissors and want to cut my hair. I'm not unconscious. I ain't got no idea what's going on.
Lord, you know, this is right here. This is no sport. You don't see this happen in football, baseball, or anything else. You know, I don't mind taking a man right in the middle of that ring and humiliating him like they're supposed to be humiliated, because that's the way I know to do my job. But the thing about it is, Gordon, there's no sense of somebody trying to embarrass and humiliate somebody like these guys did right here. There's just no sense in it.
Strenuously argued.
But at this time, as you can see, I had no idea what was going on. I was at their mercy. And this is where Terry, when I saw this film, I couldn't believe it. This is when he showed he still had feelings for me. And I'll tell you, it was the proudest moment.
Well, of course, you two have been,
Now, you look at that. He's gone wild on 3 men. That's a nice... Those are tag team champions. There's Joe LeDuc, a strong man. And look at that. Head up, baby. Boogie.
Into the steel cage. Terry Gordy pummeling Luke
That's what
Williams.
it's all about right there, man. When it comes down to something like that, I know how to boogie. I know how to get down, and I know how to get nasty. I can get nasty with the nasties. You know what I'm saying, Gordon? That's how I know how to do business, is get in there and treat somebody like they would want to treat me.
well, you're giving us certainly a classic example of that right now. And, of course, when you did see this, Michael, you began to realize that old friendship, because you two were as brothers.
Yes, we were. You know, it's took a very big strain on our family. But it's over with now, and I just want to make this clear to everybody out there, Jack. From now on, Roddy Piper and the rest of them, they're talking about gang wars. Daddy, the gang is back together. And if you want a gang war, we were brought up fighting gang wars, Jack. And we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep walking and talking right over everybody back to the top where the Freebirds belong 1 year ago today.
Brother, you know, Gordon, he couldn't have said it no better. Just like Mike said, we was brought up on the poor side of town, Daddy. That's where we